Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to Martyn Lucas. I do apologise for being a couple of minutes late. I was just trying to source some new information for you, and it just got stuck a little bit. But anyway, thank you very much for your patience. If I'm ever going to be a couple of minutes late or a minute late or anything at all, I always post in the chat the time I will be live, and I'll always be under that. So I just like to always update you with what's going on. All right, let's get straight into the show. As you can see, we've got a green studio today, up at nearly $800, which is 2%. Very nice indeed. The overall portfolio is up. The Roth is down today because Coca-Cola defensive stocks are selling. J&J and Coca-Cola are moving into some more high-risk stocks like Virgin Galactic, of course. We got some evidence of institutions buying Virgin Galactic last night, hence that pop. That's a good sign. They now know there's no dilution, so institutions can get into Virgin Galactic, which is good. That's why we're seeing some selling pressure there. But overall, the balance is 52,637. Let's expect a green day today overall. Okay, let's look at it. Let's go through our trades and see where we are. If you've just if you've just arrived for the first time, click subscribe and ring the bell. We do go live up to 10 hours a day, and we aim to be the most honest, real channel on YouTube TV. We are partnered with Alpha Spread, where we do reviews here for Alpha Spread. If I take in if I go and do a quick search here, let's say I go for Sabre, for example, one of the reviews I did a couple of days ago, you can see the full analysis here on the stock, all of the trends, the margins, the balance sheet, the profitability score. Great information here. Who's buying on the inside, who's selling, all that stuff. And you can see my reviews here at the bottom in the news, and you can see next to CNBC, Morningstar, Jim Cramer, and all the rest of it. There is my reviews, and all the reviews I do get posted here on Alpha Spread. If you'd like Alpha Spread, I will give you the referral link for it. However, if you're one of my members, you'll get my membership for free. Excuse me, I got a little bit on the keyboard. If you use my referral, if you are a member, you will get basically my membership for free because it will give you 10% discount. There's the referral for the non-members, which is for everyone. But if you go to this members only video, there's the members only video. You will actually get a 10% discount code which you can use. All right. Very good. Fantastic. I hope that is good for everyone. All right. Let's carry on with the positions. Here we go. Let's go through it. Let's see who was here first. We got James is here this morning. Good morning, James. How are you? PLTR awarded NHS contract, breaking news. Yes, that has gone through. As we can see, Palantir's gone up. Still too expensive. I'm not buying it here. I'm not buying it here. It's way overvalued. Now that, of course, stock like this does grow into the stock, but I'm a value investor. I cannot chase a stock and just pay any price. Now, admittedly, if it continues building contracts and clients, then it could be one day $100. I mean, they just make up a number for a minute, okay? Let's say we say that. So you pay 18, it's good value, right? So you are overpaying, but I don't do that. That's not very sensible because people can dump the stock like they did with Tesla when it went to $2,000. You might say, well, that's fine. I'll take it up to 2,000 and dump it. But I want a portfolio that's always going to be up, so I can wake up in 6 months and I'm up, not suddenly find my stock has dumped 30%, which it can. I'd like to buy Palantir. I like it. I think it's a great AI technology. It's one of the best. I'd like to be in it. I was in it for a while, but I'm fully extended. I'm using margin. I can't just keep investing forever. There has to be some limit. So, at the end of the day, I have to let Palantir go. The worst thing to do is chase a stock, FOMO in because it's going to keep going up, and it very well may do so. And if it does, that's great, but it won't have me chasing it. All right. Alpha Spread, I've given you the link for that. I'm in, says James. I am good. Welcome to you. Liam. James, did you try the VPN where you can change your, I think, Channel Islands into the UK? And we've got people doing it all over the world, so it does work. Martin, did you get a chance to listen to Rocket Lab earnings? They have some really, really nice projections. I didn't, unfortunately, because we were obviously reporting on Virgin Galactic, but I will look into it. I want to, because I'm an investor in it. I've got a very decent position in it. I've got 876 shares. I'm down very slightly, but we're up 4% today. That's good. I'm happy with that position. Don't need to buy any more. That will achieve what I wanted to achieve. And launch window starts 28th of November. Fantastic. Liam Laffey. Okay, I'm going to write that down. RKLB, 28th of November launch. I'll see if I can cover the launch like I do with Virgin Galactic. I am going to be building up my focus on Rocket Lab now, because basically Virgin Galactic is done. Virgin Galactic is done. We've now got the business at the lowest price. Institutions are now buying it. It's now It's going to be profitable. It's got a road to profitability. There's no dilution. We are up. We're good. I don't need to do anything else with this now. We've found the bottom. We've been through the pain. We bought at the bottom. I've got enough shares. It's worth $7,000. We could be at $3 in minutes easily now if institutions start to buy this, and then I'm at $15,000. You know, it's massively a huge part of my portfolio. So there's no issue now with Virgin Galactic. We need to focus on other things now, finding the bottoms and the dips and so on. So that's what we'll do. Hey everyone, good morning, Mike. Welcome everybody on TikTok this morning. Welcome to all of you. Let me just show TikTok on the screen for my audience that are here this morning. Let me just bring it on the screen. Here we go. And put it on here. We'd like to show our TikTok audience. There we go. Who's going to be our top gifter of the day? Over on TikTok, every day we give you the opportunity. We have 1 star a day. You can become a subscriber. Click the little star up here. You'll get recognized with a Luca badge. You'll be one of my members, the family members here on TikTok. You get exclusive content. You'll be able to get special videos. I will mention you. I will tag you in my viral posts. I will make sure that you grow on TikTok. I've got 37,000 followers, and I will make sure that you grow with me. We have 1 a day where I will promote you. So if you want to click the star, the first person to do it, let's see what happens. All right. Okay. And there we go. Anyway, thanks everyone for joining me on TikTok this morning. Right, if you want the links to TikTok, everywhere else, it's on martynlucas.com/links. You can see all my links for all my social media. Let me just pop in and say hello to my Rumblers. How we all doing this morning is Rumble. We've got a nice little audience there growing. Let me just drop a quick hello in there. Let's have a look. We're on the homepage of Rumble today. Let's scroll down. Let's have a look at the finance section. Just down here, there's finance. Oh, we're number 1 today. Number 1 today on Rumble. That's nice. Thank you very much indeed. Let's drop into Rumble and rumble.com. We're on the homepage. Fantastic. Really, really great. Good stuff. That's nice. Let's pop into X. Welcome our viewers who watch on X. We've got some notifications here. Any comments, I'll reply back. Martin Talak, thank you for the follow. If you give me a question or a comment, I will answer if you're one of my members. Is Jordan Daniel in the show today? I have a shout out for Jordan Daniel. Is Jordan Daniel here? No, he's not. I want to mention Jordan. I was so chuffed. I've never had this before. Where is it? Where was the notification? Let me just look here a second. I got a mention on something I've never had before, and it was really nice. It really was nice. I got this mentioned. This is my thumbnail for the most recent Virgin Galactic video. I spend a lot of time doing my thumbnails, and I've never had anyone ever comment on my thumbnails. And he mentioned and said, I really like the artwork. I've never had that used before, the word artwork, and someone appreciated it. So I was thrilled to bits with that. I make all my own artwork. I use Photoshop. I don't use any AI technology. I just use Photoshop and design it. I think about everyone, and I spend time on everyone, and no one's ever said anything. I mean, I was really chuffed when someone said, I like the artwork. And I was like, oh, brilliant. So I replied back. It's really nice. So thank you very much indeed for recognizing that. That was nice. You do the thumbnails and you hope that people, like it and stuff like that. Let's just pop. So let me just put a quick like on today's video. We got people. Oh, thank you. Look at this. We got people reposting this morning the live feed on X. That's really helpful. Oh, we got a comment too. What's the comment? Who commented? Can't be me. I didn't comment to it. Who commented to this? Let's have a look. Someone must have commented. Show replies. Oh, show replies that are offensive. Oh, here we go. Oh, yes. That's we don't want that. That's rubbish. That's a con artist. Literally unlimited. Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll get rid of that. We'll get rid of that. We will report that post because that is spam. It's what is it? It's spam. There you go. Someone trying to promote rubbish. We'll get rid of that. Okay, we've reported that. We can delete it now. If you're going to put stuff on my account, I will report it. Okay. There we go. So I've done all that. Okay, that's good. And finally, four likes now to today's live show. Thanks for that. Appreciate it. And then finally, Facebook, and then we'll come back to the live show. Virgin Galactic's looking good. Institutions now are buying it, which is nice. There we go. On Facebook. Good. Right. Thanks for that. Let's get back to where we were. Virgin Galactic. Let's go through our positions. More questions. Hang on a minute. Hey everyone, says Mike James. Having an issue getting into Gmail. Once resolved, I should be able to do that. Yes. Gmail. Yes, no issue at all. Just sign out of what you've got in and create a new account on Google. Just create a new account. James123@gmail.com and you should be good to go. Anyway, James. Morning traders, Ed Nevius. Mike, thanks, Ed. Cheers, Mr. Mike. Imagine what, Bill? Hey, Bill. Good morning, Martin. Up early and ready to go. Absolutely right. Absolutely right. Good morning, everyone. Octavio. AMC down 16% pre-market. They announced that they will sell 350 million worth of stock from time to time. AMC, I'd never buy it. Matt Kors loves it and promotes it. I will never buy it. It's rubbish. It's rubbish. Do not buy a meme trade like this. We're not interested in rubbish. We don't buy rubbish. That's gamblers. That Gambler's City, GameStop, AMC, Binky Bonk coin, Pepe coin. I mean, we can go on all day long and talk about rubbish, but we're not spending any time on that at all. Don't ever do that. That's my thoughts anyway. Interesting chat today on layoffs and impact on stock price. I know, no surprise. It's a business. It's now going to be profitable. Institutions can now buy it. It's got a road to profitability. There is no dilution coming, so we're all good. Everyone can pile on in. I was laid off along with 30,000 others by Amazon in March. I negotiated extra shares when I left. Oh, very nice. See, every cloud has a silver lining. There you go. Price gone up from 90 to 140 since then. Result. Wade, there you go. Good afternoon, everyone. What to expect from Plug Power? Of course, we are covering Plug Power tonight. Absolutely right. If you've not yet looked on the homepage of the channel, scroll down and you can see upcoming live streams. There's a new section here called For You. The For You section, it's suggesting things that it thinks you'll like most from the channel. This is the For You page. Interesting. So whatever you watch, it'll show you more of this. All right. Anyway, upcoming live streams tonight. Shall we put it in there? I think we should. So here we go. This is tonight. We're going to cover it live. Very important stock for us. We're now finding new lows in emerging companies like we've done for Virgin Galactic. Look at all these new members, folks. Now, Antonia, I don't know if I gave Antonia his flag, his country. I know we gave Poland to Adam. I know we gave Simmer Switzerland. I don't know, Antonia Dela Cruz, where you are from. Let me check in the chat, see if you are here. Antonia, no, I don't know if you think you're here. Anyway, this is plug earnings tonight. Why can't I zoom in and out? That's better. Okay, so I will give you plug earnings. This is tonight, straight after hours. Hopefully you'll join me for that. Very important company for us. Plug earnings. I'll give you the link. It's on the homepage of the channel, but I'll make it easier for you. There you go. There's the plug earnings. Okay. And I will drop that in the chat and pin it to the top. There you go. There it is. Pinned on the screen. Plug earnings. You can be the first one there to leave a like, a comment, whatever you like. That's tonight. All right. Excellent stuff. Nice and green today. Anyone else worried about the flights being paused next year? Feel like I'm gambling on who's flying in January now before having money locked in indefinitely. I'm not concerned with that, because what we're going to get now, we're going to get institutions start to pile in. The stock's going to go up, and then if we've bought in at our low levels, like our 150s, then we're going to be up 30, 40, 50, 60, 100%. And we can just stay there. You can cash out if you like, but I'm not going to do that, because once we start flying and everything's increasing on profits, then we're $20, $30. So no, I'm happy to park my money there. I'm an investor, not a gambler. I've got no issue. There's still going to be a revenue coming in. There's still going to be income from research. There's still going to be income from deposits and booking seats and stuff like that. People who book the $1 million seats, there's all that money still going to come in. It's not going to be there's no money coming in. You saw the graph, the charts explained yesterday. We can see how it's all going to pan out. For me, I'm very, very, very happy to be in at 157, and I can just hold forever now. I don't have to chase the stock. I don't have to buy the stock again. I just own it. I just own 4,000 shares of the company, and those shares will become more and more valuable over time. That is what investing is, isn't it, at the end of the day? So that's the answer to your question, in my opinion. Good morning, all. Green mornings are beautiful. Keep an eye on CCL for December 15. $13 calls, open interest, nice. And Catalyst. Ed Nevius does our scalp trading. If you are into the fun of the scalp trading, Ed Nevius likes to watch it and give you some targets to achieve. CCL, Carnival Cruise Lines. Hate the company. I've worked with them. Very corrupt. Awful, don't like them, would never touch it with a barge pole, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't. Hey, Ed, how you doing? Hey, Craig, how you doing? Will Robinhood go back up today? Will Robinhood go back up today? Let me have a look at Robinhood. In fact, let me go through all my positions. Virgin Galactic is up now at 10.2%. Overall, 10.9%. It's beautiful. Beautiful. Once we go through $2, we'll start to come into the squeeze territory. Institutions are now buying it. I am loving it. I am loving it. All right. Good. 4,000 shares. Don't need to worry about it anymore. PLTR, good, but I'm not chasing it. I'm not going to just dump money into something and chase it. The S&P, the S&P is going up. Very nice indeed. Amazon is too expensive. Apple too expensive. NEE is going down slightly today. Enphase Energy, this is my big one. This is the one where there's Enphase Energy. How much have I got in here? I thought I had. Where did I have the impression I had $20,000? Oh, it's J&J. Yes, Enphase Energy, $12,000 here. It's a huge part of my portfolio. It's a 5x. Just got to hold it for a couple of quarters. That's all. Coca-Cola is down slightly, but that's fine. Day-to-day trading. J&J, I'm down 3% on it. $24,000. Got my dividends starting to come in now. My Kenview gets paid in a couple of weeks. Excited. $550 now a quarter. Very, very exciting. Slightly more than that, actually more like $600 a quarter now. So really, really good overall, not just on Kenview, over my portfolio. Chevron going up. We've got some good dividends there. That's up today. Nice. Tesla down, but I'm only 4% out of the money now. Rivian down. I want to just trade out of the stock. McDonald's is down 2.5. I can live with that. Google is down today. Microsoft is up. Walmart is up. Tesco is up. Tilray, I'm out of the stock. Robinhood. Here goes Robinhood. I bought at 8. Hang on, what did I buy? What did I buy it at? Let me remind myself. I was already in. I bought more at 8.85 and then at 8.49. So my lowest was 8.49. So there we go. My lowest price has now been beaten. And we're moving up now. Very, very nice indeed. So that's very, very cool. And we like that. We like that a lot. Robinhood, good position there. We're weeks away from it entering into the UK. And when it does, it's all going to go up dramatically because you got suddenly 75, 80 million people exposed to Robinhood. You've got not only people going to use it and get gold and all those things, gold membership, that potentially, then you've got them deciding, well, if I'm on the brokerage, why not invest in the brokerage itself? A lot of people think like that. I certainly do. So, there's a lot of potential for Robinhood over the next few weeks. So I'm very excited about that. I'm only down 3.5% now. And you go, well, you're down 3.5%. That don't sound very good. Well, it does when you consider we've just dropped from +7 to minus 8. We had like a 16% swing on the earnings. So the fact I'm down 3% when it dropped 16% when it was already low is not an issue to me. It's a gift. Should I buy more? No, because if I buy more, I'm paying more than my lowest price, and I don't do that. I only buy more if it goes below my lowest price. You got to have some discipline for that. Rocket Lab up today. Plug Power up. I've got a decent position in this, not huge. I am down on it, but let's see what the earnings delivers tonight. The earnings, we're expecting to be losing money at 30 cents per share, which is slightly down than the previous. Let's see what we do. I don't expect to make money yet on this stock until next year, but that's why it's down. That's why I'm buying it. Investing, not gambling. Procter & Gamble, I'm out. Rumble is up. I'm out. Funware, I haven't got anything. Faraday, rubbish. Rio Tinto, Bitcoin today, up again, $37,000 now. Matic is up 2.73. XRP is down very slightly today. Looking good. Let's see if we've got anybody clicked on the plug for tonight. Yes, we do. We already have. We got some members joining us. Derek Schwartz, Sim Simmer, Adam Jaworski from Poland, and Antonia Dela Cruz. If Antonia is here, let me know you are here. I want to upgrade your account. I don't think I did it yesterday. All right. So, anyway. Now then, if you notice later on in the day, each day I do reviews on different stocks. I do reviews as requested by the members. They then get placed on this analyst company, Alpha Spread, which is one of the best in the world. It's like Market Watch and Bloomberg and CNBC and all the different websites to review a stock. But on here, they put my reports on here. And, so if you want to go and check out any of my reports, if you go and analyze a stock, have a look at it and see who's buying and see who's selling on the stock. You can then look at my review underneath and get the sentiment of the stock and everything else. Very, very useful. And if you want the link for my discount, here it is. It makes my membership completely free just on this one thing. If you only ever did one thing with my membership, that would make it free. Anyway, there you go. The portfolio is looking green. We're very, very nice today. Up nearly $1,000 again today. Consistently beating the markets. Consistently beating Warren Buffett overall, which is nice. Nearly 53 grand. Started at $5,000. We're investors, not gamblers. Let's go through more comments. How will they make money with no flights for a year? There's still income coming in. It's not just dead. There's plenty of other ways. And in fact, I'm going to do a video answering that in detail. Many of you are quite concerned about that. I'm going to explain. It was explained in the earnings. If you've not yet watched the earnings, it's explained in the earnings. However, I will break it down and make an actual a video on it and explaining it completely for you. Now, I did put out a video here. Hang on a minute. Yes, here. The Virgin Galactic earnings edit. Whenever I do an earnings, first of all, what you see, I'll explain this in case you don't know how this works. An earnings goes out and it says the name of the stock. It's always the same, so it's branded, so you know. Earnings live. That's the earnings live. As it happened, with me talking before, with me talking afterwards, unoptimized, just as it is. The earnings live. I do that for all the earnings, you see? Earnings live, always looks the same. Then what I do when the earnings finishes, I then enhance the audio, trim off the beginning, trim off the ending, and just focus on what they say during the earnings to make it a concise, really well-presented earnings. And that's what this is. So what you can do now is go back and watch just this. You don't have to watch me talking before and afterwards and try to fast forward it. You can just watch the earnings. And then later on, you'll see that on Alpha Spread. So you can listen to the earnings while reviewing the stock, looking at the trading, who's buying in, who's selling, the valuation, and you can make then an informed choice of whether you should buy the stock or not. Absolutely. I think the time to own Virgin Galactic is now, because now we've got no dilution. Institutions are about to buy it.
Did you take a look at Medifast? Thanks, Med.
Did I take a look at Medifast? I'll come on to that question in a minute. Thank you ever so much for your $2 super chat. That always highlights the comment and gets my attention should I miss a comment. But I don't miss comments, but I will come on to that in a second. So anyway, that's how you can find out about Christian to answer your question. But I'll also make a follow-up video for my members who ask me something. If it's not explained, I will make a video for you to explain it. Robinhood down 14.5% yesterday. Robinhood, Raman. Well, we know why it went down. We know why it went down. It's what happens. It's perfectly understandable because this stock still has a lot of hate from GameStop, and it's awful, but it's great. It's great for the investors, and we now know that those investors are leaving Robinhood, which is great. Those investors are leaving Robinhood, and good luck, good riddance. And what Robinhood now are doing, they're attracting better investors because they've shown you the value of the investors' accounts are going up. So we're getting rid of all the traders and the scalpers and the GameStop moaners and those who don't understand how the stock market works, don't understand what the brokerage's responsibility is to protect their money. All of those crazy people, they're leaving. Now we're adding a new market with the UK and Europe. Robinhood's balance sheet is phenomenal and absolutely hilarious. Loads of comments last night when I put a Robinhood video out. I did a Robinhood review, and I had loads of comments saying the usual stuff, right, from the non-members. I did a review there, Robinhood. I think I did all that. There we go. There was a full review of the stock, Robinhood analysis, which is now an Alpha Spread. I did all that, and people said, blah, 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 XXX, Vlad Tenev and all the rest of it, they're selling their shares. I don't know where to start with that. Let me just share with you exactly what is going on. These sort of people haven't got a clue what they're talking about. Let me show you Robinhood. Robinhood, they're selling all their shares. Why are you buying it? Because they're still in the GameStop zone. They're still trying to, steal from the stock market. They still don't understand how the market works. They're still sore because they lost all their money, and the only person who made any money was Roaring Kitty and a few others. They're all still sore, and they go, look, Vlad Tenev is selling all his shares. Oh, he's a terrible man. Why are you buying such a rubbish stock? He's a crook. Blah, 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 blah. Is he? Does anyone look at that and go, Vlad Tenev is selling all his shares? I just want to ask the question, does anyone think that? If you're looking at that, this is the inside trading metric on Alpha Spread. Does that look like Vlad Tenev is selling all his shares? Well, if you've got no idea how to invest, you go, well, yeah, it is. He's selling all his shares. Why are you buying it? Why are you buying it if the CEO is selling all his shares? Even the last transaction was made on November, let me just zoom out, November the 3rd by Gallagher Daniel Martin Jr., Chief Legal Officer. He sold his shares. Did he sell his shares? Or did he just sell less than 1%? He sold $121,000 worth of shares. How much is that to him? Less than 1%. Zero, nothing. Michael Cole-Glazier, the CEO of Virgin Galactic, does it every month. Even now, when the stock is down, even now he knows it's going up, even though it's good news, he still sells some stock. Does that mean he's selling out? Does it mean the company's going down the toilet? Of course not. What it means is there are set allocations that your accountant, CPA, tax advisor will trim constantly for tax reasons and all kinds of personal reasons. They're not even aware of it. They're not sitting down, I'm selling my shares, the company's rubbish. It's an automated thing and it's nothing. When we start seeing, Vlad Tenev, 897,000 shares in September. 897. It's nothing. Absolutely insignificant to those guys, and it's insignificant to the overall stock price. So you need to understand, when you start seeing shares sold on the inside and they are of a considerable size, 10%, 20% of someone's allocation, then you can start to be concerned. But right now, that is not a concern. So be absolutely clear, there's nothing going on at Robinhood that, anyway. Are you doing any company earnings today, Martyn? Yes, we are. It's on the homepage of the YouTube channel. If I'm doing any earnings, it's always on the homepage of the channel. Upcoming live streams, it's there. Look, this is the TV guide in order, in your time zone. It tells you opening and closing bell every day, the same time, and there's an earnings. And it tells you the earnings is at 3:15 for me. For you, it'll be in your time zone. All right, straight after the closing bell. Right there, you can see it. And we've got earnings all the time on our show. You can see them all coming up in order on the homepage on upcoming live streams. Tonight, it's Plug Power. And I've given you the link in the chat. Here we go. I'll give it to you again. All right. We've got lots of new members joining us tonight by the looks of things. If Antonia De La Cruz is in the chat, let me know. I don't think I gave you all of your perks and benefits yesterday. Zach is here. Hello, everyone. Greetings from Uganda. This is one of our fundraiser events we do. Sensei supports it. I support it. The channel support it. Development Alert Uganda is Zach, and he does fundraising for those in Africa and Uganda. And I actually have received this morning from Zach some wonderful news about our last fundraiser. Zach, thank you. I will record that today, and I will put that out in a video and share it to the world what Sensei Crypto did. So thank you very much indeed. Let me just share, I think, a quick highlight from it. You sent me a message. Here we go. Here we go. Let me just have a quick look at this. I think I can play this. It's not. Why is it not playing? Let me try and. Your video's not playing for some reason. Okay. I will try and sort that later. That's why I don't do it live in the show if there's a technical reason. Anyway, I will look at that. I sent you a message. Yeah, I've seen it. I will look at that. Hi message, IMSK and development alert. Update to Enphase chart in Discord. Links on YouTube. It's getting close to breaking out the upper of the two support trend lines. If MACD coverages simultaneously, I will buy. Okay, let's have a look. We've got, where did you put it? Where did you put it? What channel did you put it in? Links for YouTube. Thank you very much. That's where it should be. Thank you very much. We've just got this sent in from Jojo S. Jojo S likes the way this is looking for Enphase Energy. I already know we're going to get in the next 2 quarters a 3 or 4x on Enphase. I already know. I'm already in. I've already bought the low. But however, Jojo S is looking at the chart and he's waiting for confirmation of that. See, traders are all different. You've got, this is the image sent in. I'll just zoom in for you so you can see it. This is the image he sent in. Some people wait for signals on charts. I don't. I'm more interested in looking at the fundamentals. I'm more interested in looking at the balance sheet and the numbers, knowing without seeing a chart where the business is going. What a chart tells you is what people are likely to do based upon what they did last time. To me, that doesn't mean, that's not a reason to buy for me. It's a part of the strategy. It's useful to understand it because it's a reflection of people's sentiment and it shows you what people are likely to do. So it's worth understanding it and worth knowing it, but I don't use that as a go to invest in a company. I want to talk to the people, listen to the earnings, see what they're doing, looking at the balance sheet, getting a sentiment with where the business is going, and this is just a little bit of, if you like, color to that. Whereas some people use this as their only source, but I know Jojo S doesn't just use this. He uses many metrics. This is just one, but it does give an indication that Enphase is likely to break out based upon past experience. It doesn't mean it will, of course, but I'm already in knowing it's going to, without any doubt in my mind whatsoever. Because I'm just looking at the business and where it's going and the need for solar and the government backing and every other reason why Enphase Energy is going to lead and crush the competition. So when it went down, I bought it at 150. I was 80% down when it crashed, and now I'm 24% down because I kept buying all the way down, bigger each time. So thank you for sending that in, Jojo. Appreciate it very much indeed. Let me give it a stamp. There we go. Thank you for that. YouTube, let me just do that as well. Breakfast bar from Mike. Here we go. Mike sent in some wonderful pictures. Now, every morning in the breakfast bar, if you are a YouTube member, you can come in and leave messages in the breakfast bar. Please do. You can share in the stock news what you are buying. stock news. You can share in the crypto news what you're buying, suggestions for the show, things you want to see on the show. This is members only. Only members can use this. Ask the family a question if you want some support. All kind of things. And also you can call into the show if you want to call into the broadcast lounge, which I'm going to open up. Members can always call in, be live on the show, share charts live, share their thoughts. Tomorrow, of course, is the Friday phone-in. So thank you, Mike, for your wonderful pictures. That looks great. You like the toast on the butter, don't you? I got to be honest, I'm right with you there, mate. I'm right with you with that. You can't go wrong. You can't go wrong. Right. Okay. Hey, Crag, how are you? Jordan Allen. Jordan, was it you who commented on my thumbnail? You like the artwork? I think it was you. Somebody did on X. I forget now. And I want to thank that person. It's the very first time anyone has ever said, I like your artwork. I was like, thanks, mate. I was really quite touched by that. I've never had anybody notice my artwork before. So anyway, one of you did it. Craig, hi there. I still feel that Michael Cole Glazer should have kept the news of a pause in flights until after the flight in New Year. He gave us a good report, then bad news to drive us down again. I don't think so. Hang on a minute.
Wow, look at BTC.
Okay, let's look at BTC. If I get a super chat when we're really busy, it draws my attention straight to the question. Here we go. Thank you, Happy Free Life. Right, let's have a look. Now then, for those of you who have not yet joined Sensei Crypto's Crypto Challenge, I've no idea why. We've made so much money on it. He's been spot on. This is Sensei Crypto. Again, if you're one of my YouTube members, you will get a lifetime discount, and it makes my membership free. So that, with Alpha Spread and everything else, I'm paying you to have a membership. It's why 98% of our members, our live viewers, are now members. It's phenomenal. I'm so proud of that. Anyway, this is Sensei Crypto. Go and check him out. He's in the chat. He takes care of all my crypto. Tells me what to buy, when to buy it. I don't concern myself with it. He studies it every day for me. And we can see I put $1,000 in here over a year ago. Is it even a year, Sensei? I don't even think it's a year. And we've got 605 in cash. That shows you how well we've done, because we don't buy rubbish. We don't take silly risks. We don't tell you you're all going to get rich in 5 minutes. What we do provide is solid information, which then gets reviewed and shown on Alpha Spread, because they like our technical analysis of the stocks, which is a huge, huge compliment to us and our channel. So there we go. 2,203. It's now up to 2,215. It constantly grows. Sensei, I have to say, you have done a tremendous, tremendous job with that for us. Thank you very much indeed. And thank you for your super chat. Portfolio is going up really quickly now. The Roth IRA is slightly down at nearly at $53,000. Started with $5,000 2.5 years ago. Look at my portfolio now. It's going up. We can see all my positions. Virgin Galactic is going up. We've got a short squeeze 100% around the corner. I looked last night. I was right. Institutions did dump it, drove it down, and then bought it at the bottom. And now institutions are buying again today. You're going to see some 20%, 30% rises over the next 6 months. We're going to see a short squeeze. We're going to see institutions jumping in. Why? Because we now have a road to profitability and there's no dilution. It couldn't be better for Virgin Galactic. If you bought it at the bottom, at the 150, where I predicted it for 2.5 years, you have got a company you can own forever. You don't need to sell it. You don't need to trade it. Why would you give away a company which one day will be worth $100 just because you want to scalp it? I've got my 4,000 shares. I am not selling. Okay. Virgin Galactic. Let's have a look. The S&P is up. We've got Amazon is up. Too expensive though. Apple is up. Sorry, moving up. Too expensive. Next year, energy going down, but I've got my big dividends about to pay out. Enphase Energy. There it goes, look. Starting to break. If it breaks the 85, it's going straight to $100. Coca-Cola, 2.5 grand a year overall dividends. This is the underpin of my portfolio. Johnson Johnson, the same thing, oversold because of the litigation. That's all coming to an end. Chevron going up. I just want to trade out of the stock. I've got dividends. I think it's like 150 a share. Brilliant. One of the best dividends, and we're going up. Tesla, I bought it down at 185. I'm very, very happy with that. Rivian, I want to trade out of it. McDonald's, anyway, let's move on. I want to show you again what Sensei was talking about with our crypto challenge. Let me just drop our TikTokers in. Hello, TikTokers. You're on the screen right now. How many have we got? Very quiet today. We've got 37,000 followers and just 9 in the chat at the moment. Very quiet today on TikTok. I want to show you the global market of who's up. We put these in order, so as the markets open around the world, you can actually see New Zealand is up 0.42, Australia up 0.28, Nikkei Japan's up 1. The Hang Seng Hong Kong is down 0.33. We now move into Europe, up 0.63. FTSE is up 0.54. Interest rates are going to come down in the spring. I called the bull market. I called the pause. I called the pause again. I called the pause again. We're now going to get a rate cut in the spring and the summer. No reason to raise rates anymore. It's gold news for Virgin Galactic because they budgeted on the rates as they are. When they come down, just gets better, right? The Dow Jones is about to open. As you can see, that was from yesterday. We're going to open and we're going to open up, which is great. Okay, what else can I show you? I can also show you we've got Sky News there if we need it. If we need any information from Sky News, I can drop on in and bring you the news. If anybody wants any news, anything covered on the news, I can cover it. Let's have a look. We've also got my ledger. This is where my Bitcoin externally to Coinbase sits. So this is another pool of money. 1377, 1386 keeps going up. It's going up, remember, and I'm in a great position because I buy Bitcoin and have bought Bitcoin and only buy Bitcoin at $15,000. Despite what those people say, oh, he'll buy when it goes up. You're saying that because you're identifying your weakness of your emotion. I don't buy when stocks go up. I stop buying. I'm done. I come here on the red days. I come here when it's hard. I find the stocks that are undervalued. I do the work. I read the balance sheet. I study. I make relationships. I buy at the bottom and hold forever and live on the dividends. I only buy Bitcoin at 15,000. Now you might say, but what if it goes to 1 million and you're going to lose all that money? No, I ain't. Because if it goes to 1 million, someone's going to sell it and it's going to come back down again. I want to own it at 15,000 and whatever I make, I make. And overall, collectively, I'll reach my $200,000 target by the end of next year. And then I will start setting my final target, my lifelong goal, and I will achieve it by the end of this channel. By the time I, say that's it for me, I want to get to $1 million on my portfolio. I've no doubt about it. I'm going to get to $1 million, but I'm not setting that goal. Right now, I do piece by piece, 100,000, 200,000, and then we set the goal for $1 million. Okay. And I can already see how I'm going to get there. So I've got no doubt in my mind. There's our Coinbase. You can see how I'm up. Just showing you. I'm just going to show you a couple of my assets. I can't show you them all because Sensei will go, no, don't show anybody. Because it's a premium service. If you want to know how we've achieved this, use Sensei's services and you too will know exactly what's going on. So we don't, other YouTubers are telling you, buy this, buy that, because it, as we know, meet Kevin, where it says his green hair. He goes, the world's coming to an end with his jet set outside. Graham Stepan with his sports car in the lounge. And he's going, these people make videos to make them money. They all promoted FTX. I wouldn't touch it. They all promoted it. They all made money out of it. They tell you how to get rich. BitBoy does it. Oh, and now look what happened to him. At the end of the day, this channel isn't like that. We're here to tell you the truth, and we're not here to tell you what's rubbish just so you buy it. Okay? Anyway, let's move along. Okay. More questions. I'm good, says Crag. Hi, Jojo. Martin, could you look at Medifast, please, sir? Right, okay. Would you like a full review? Capital Gains, you are one of my members, right? Capital Gains, I'm just scrolling through. I'm sure you are. Yes, you are. You're one of my members. So, yes, Medifast. You would like a full review on Medifast. Okay. Which is MED. I will do it once the bell goes and we are into the show, okay? But yes, I will do that for you this morning, and you'll see it later on Alpha Spread, and you can look at all the details of it. So I've got it loaded up. I will give you the full review, full back test, full balance sheet, the whole works, and bring that to you. So yes, I will. Yes is the answer to your question. Wow, crazy to think if ETF is announced now, BTC will go over 40,000. However, currently BTC is overvalued as no ETF. Totally agree, 100%. People are buying it now, which is a huge mistake. When we keep telling people stop buying it, they're not listening. They never listened when Elon Musk said don't buy it. Everyone loved Elon Musk, but Elon Musk said stop buying Tesla. They don't listen. They don't listen. And that's great. I couldn't care less. They're on the other shows telling them to buy it because it's all going to go up and we're going to get an ETF. How ridiculous is that? If you've done the research and done the study, oh my God, look at this. You would have bought it before this happened. We reported 6 months ago, a year ago, I think, where Bitcoin was going. It will drop to 15. We're going to get an ETF. We reported on all the laws, the court cases and all of that. We gave you the information to buy as an investor at the bottom. Don't buy it now. But of course, no one's going to listen to me. They're going to keep buying it. They're going to pay in a minute, they're going to pay $40,000. And those same people are going to message me going, well, I thought you were going to buy it. Well, no, I bought it at 15,000, you clown. I told you. No, I thought you'd buy it on the way up. No. Don't buy it when it goes up. It's crazy. It's human sentiment is bonkers. No one wants to do the research. No one wants to study. All they want to do is follow a trend like lemons over a cliff and then get stuffed by the big boys who dump it on you. Oh. It's quite funny, isn't it, really? Good morning, all. Queen of South Brading. Good morning. Love the man. Join the Wolf of Dubai. Good morning. Love this man. Join the Wolf of Dubai. He left us all hanging once the market tanked. The man actually cares and does what he says. He follows through on his word, and that means a lot. Of course, Paris, we have to explain the difference, okay? Wolf of Dubai was trying to sell you training programs. I will never sell you anything. If you want to buy one of my mugs, help yourself. If you want to be a member, help yourself. You don't have to. You can watch for free, right? I'm not selling you anything. I'm not selling you a training program. In fact, if you become a member, my sponsors give me such good stuff. I pass it on to you. I negotiate for you so you save money. My membership plan isn't to make me rich. It's to save you money and give you the best service. The other reason is, as I've explained before, I'm not a YouTuber. I was voted by Elton John as the world piano man. I toured 195 countries, played with stars all over the world, built a real human physical audience. And I am here to build a real physical audience, not to sell videos, not to sell training programs, share with you what I'm doing, surround myself with the great analysts like Sensei Crypto, great software platforms like Alpha Spread, the biggest investors in the world that invest in Virgin Galactic, and now I'm moving on to others like Rocket Lab, Kenview, and other things that I'm focusing on. That's what I'm here to do. And the Wolf of Dubai was just some guy who got lucky on YouTube because no one else was doing Virgin Galactic, and then thought, right, I can make money out of people. He is what he is. And a lot of people got sucked into it. Anyway, any analyst reviews on space yet? Yes. I have done reviews on Space, and they'll be posted later on to Alpha Spread today, if not tomorrow. Yes, you will see them there shortly. I keep looking to check if it's been done. SPCE, and there'll be more of the reaction after the event last night. It might be there now, but I doubt it. Okay, it's not there yet, but it will be, and you will get all the reviews as they appear, and be updated for you. All right. Okay. So, hang on a minute. Let me check. Oh, I've got 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes to go. I just need to change something. Configure. Bear with me. Trading. Bear with me. I know you can see that and it doesn't look very nice, but just give me a second. Just got an update, a button. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay. Right then, we are coming up to the bell. Portfolio is... Ooh, what is moving? Institutions are now buying Virgin Galactic. It's official. I looked at some last night. I'm going to bring a report on which institutions are buying it. But institutions are now buying Virgin Galactic. And of course, institutions are buying it so we can jump 20, 30% in seconds. We can get short squeezed in seconds. Everything I've said to you repeatedly is happening. Now, we could get a drop because people will take profits. But I don't think we're going to see much, honestly, because retail investors can't drive it down. Institutions are about to drive it up. Three, two, one. The bell is gone. You can sponsor the Sensei Bell for a $20 super chat. Have your name on the bell, your name in the links underneath, and I will share a link to the world. You can sponsor the bell for your business, your YouTube, or your charity, whatever it might be, for $20. Links will be available everywhere if you decide to do that. Extremely good value, that is. And that's on all my platforms. Right. Virgin Galactic, my overall portfolio. Let's have a look. Let's see what's moving. Let's get ready to rock and roll. Virgin, my overall portfolio is up today, 1,239, consistently beating the market, consistently beating Warren Buffett. Very nice indeed. Virgin Galactic is up 15%. We could have a 20%, 30% rise because institutions are now buying Virgin Galactic. Medifast, we're going to cover that in a minute. Palantir. It broke on the news. I said don't buy it. It's too expensive. I've said it over and over again. I will buy it on the way down. Wait. I know it's going to grow. We know it's going to be good, but don't overpay for any stock. Gold going up. The S&P going up and dumping because Amazon is too expensive. Too expensive. Apple's going up. Too expensive. NEE is going up. We've got the dividends round the corner. Enphase Energy. If we break 85, we're going all the way to 100. It's a 4-5x. Coca-Cola going back up again. Good. J&J still going down. Kenvue. Got the November dividends coming out in a couple of weeks. Chevron up but just falling back. Tesla falling back a bit. Rivian going up. I want to get out of it. McDonald's going up. Google going up. I'm up 2% on Google in the first couple of weeks. Very nice indeed. I bought back in again. Made 50% the first time round. Microsoft going down. Walmart going up. Tesco down. Tilray Brands is up. I'm out of the stock. Robinhood, it's a 4 to 6x. I'm holding it, and I bought back in again at 8.45, was it? I show my last order. So 8.49. I bought another 100 shares at 8.49, and I would buy more if it went to 8. Otherwise, I'm not buying any more. We've got 2 weeks to go, 3 weeks at most, before the Robinhood gets the UK entry, and then we're going to explode. IonQ is down but going up. Rocket Lab is down. Sorry, going up. Plug Power. Tonight, we are doing the earnings for Plug Power. Join us. The earnings is in the chat. Join us. It's very, very important. Talking about hydrogen and all the rest of it. Future Power. There is the chat. It's in the. It's pinned to the chat, and it's also in the chat now. That made no sense. Ignore what I just said then. That was rubbish. Tesco, Tilray, Robinhood, IonQ, Rocket Lab. We had a good result with Rocket Lab last night. Let's scroll down and look at the earnings. Rocket Lab beat on earnings. Very nice earnings as well. They were estimated to be losing 9 cents a share. They're now losing 8 cents a share. They're moving towards profitability. That was a good beat on earnings, despite all the extra expenses because of the failure of the last flight. They lost money, but they've gained it back. We're going to be flying in a couple of weeks. In fact, the window opens November 28th. Will we be covering it live? Of course we will. We're now moving heavily into Rocket Labs. We've done our work on space. All we've got to do now is hold space. Plug up. Procter down. Rumble, I'm out of it. Funware, rubbish. FFIE, rubbish. Rio Tinto, I'm not in it. Bitcoin, overbought, makes no sense. Everyone's buying it on the basis of an ETF. If we don't get the ETF, it's going down to $15,000, and I will double my position. However, we will get the ETF, but people are already buying it, and that's bonkers. And you should have buy it now. It's going to go up, but you should have bought it at 15,000. Anyway, Polygon is going up now. It's 5.47. I'm making 10% on staking this. It's the currency of the internet. I use it to hold it now, and it pays for my gas fees. XRP, $7 price target I have. I don't know if Sensei agrees with that, but that's where I am on it. Right, the overall portfolio, I'm up 3% today, $1,100, consistently beating the market, consistently beating Warren Buffett. I like it. Time for a cup of tea. Now then, if Antonio is in the chat, one of our new members, Antonio Dela Cruz. Antonio Dela Cruz, if you are in the chat, I don't know if you are here. I got lots of members yesterday. I added all the badges and all the countries for SimSimmer, Switzerland. Adam Jaworski was from Poland. Antonio Dela Cruz, I think you were from Austria. I'm not sure. If you are in the chat, let me know. I need to add your flag and give you all your benefits. The rest of you that joined yesterday, if you took the advantage of using Discord, I need to upgrade you and give you YouTube membership. You don't have YouTube membership until I give it to you. So there we go. Let me give you the link for Discord. Go into the welcome all. You can see all the trades we're making. There's nobody in the broadcast lounge. Broadcast lounge is open. If you want to call in, you can. The broadcast lounge is there. Go into the welcome all. Go into the welcome all. Indie Bone says there's only one Martyn Lucas. I like it. Say hello here. Do not accept any friend requests from anyone until we have verified you, because we don't want you to get scammed by people pretending to be me. Come in here and I'll upgrade your account live on the show. You can then call in, see our trades before we make them, all that great stuff. Okay. Wow. Look forward to seeing the video you create, Martyn. Will be great publicity for Zach's charity. Absolutely. And we're getting bigger every day, Sensei. So we can do more and more for Zach's charity. They had a good earnings call, no dilution, as one may say, and we're all beating expectations. People coming to realize, maybe. Ok the Shooter, where are you from? Did earning calls exceed your expectations, and why? Tim, Las Vegas, did they exceed my expectations? No, not really. I expected what we got. I expected the change. I expected the road to profitability. I expected and said institutions will dump it, drive it down, and then buy it back. They did. I thought what did exceed my expectation was the way that Michael Cole Glazier finally presented the company so it looked like SpaceX, so it looked like NASA, so it looked good. The presentation last night for Virgin Galactic was good. It attracts the right people. You've understood what the investors need. You've stopped waste. You've trimmed back on waste. The company is now a great going concern, a great profitable company. So that on that basis, yes, it exceeded my expectations from his presentation. Yes. Hi, Stephen Lewandowski. Wow, look at BTC. Sensei, thank you for your super chat. Yes, that was me. I was really surprised when you took my idea and ran with it. Yes, Jordan Allen. It was Jordan Allen. So Jordan Allen, I want to sincerely thank you. I'm so glad you came in. I want to thank you for this idea. This was Jordan Allen's idea. Just bear with me a second. Jordan Allen in the show yesterday said, I think it'd be really great if you did the Titanic, Captain Smith, with the stock, with the rocket going up. So I liked it. And you remember I said in the chat, I said, that's a brilliant idea. I love it. So what I did, I created this thumbnail for my most recent Virgin Galactic video. And I tried to make it like there's Titanic sinking. I'm a ghost and I'm green and I'm the same color as the water and Captain Smith. And Virgin Galactic is rocketing up from the deep, from the underwater, from the doom and the gloom, and it's rising up. That's why I created that. And it was Jordan Allen's suggestion. And what was so lovely, not only was it a great suggestion, by the way, it was one of the best suggestions I've ever had for a thumbnail. Not only that, but he then commented and said, I really like the artwork. I've never had anyone comment saying, I like your thumbnail, I like your artwork. I spent a lot of time doing it, and it was nice that someone recognized the artwork and went, I like it. So I was thrilled to bits for that. Anyway, so there you go. So thanks for that. Okay, Henrik from Denmark. Hello, how are you? We're covering Plug tonight, Henrik. Wow, Bitcoin up $1,000 in a minute. Wow, Sensei. Yes, Seth. Wow, crazy, right? Tia Roll. Anyone reckon Virgin Galactic will hit $2 today? Easily. We've got institutions now buying it. When institutions buy it, it goes up 30% in a day, 40%, 100%, because they're about to buy millions of shares. This is fantastic. This is absolutely fantastic for Virgin Galactic. There will be some scalp trading. There will be people who dump it, but the big investors that I'm talking to, they're not selling any, because now we have got a $100 stock. We have now got, think of it this way. If you were around and you bought Tesla when it was pennies, if you bought Amazon when it was pennies, if you bought Coca-Cola like Warren Buffett when it was pennies, those people who bought in have never sold. Warren Buffett never sells. He holds it forever. One day, Virgin Galactic will probably be a dividend-paying stock. So it'll encourage people to hold their stocks. One day, like the other airlines are. Think of all the airlines. One day, it could be a dividend-paying stock. Imagine if you own, in my case, 4,000 shares of the asset and you've never sold it. It's $100 a share, and now you're earning a 2% dividend for the rest of your life. You never need to sell it. So I'm not selling it because we've now got a road to profitability. There's no dilution, and institutions are buying it. It's a no-brainer. You were able to buy it at $1.50. You'll never see that price again. It can't happen. The only way it can happen now if an institution suddenly dumps it. But why would they? They've just bought it. Institutions buy it because they know where it's going. And you're going to get a short squeeze all of those little hobbits and silly little people that tried to ruin my life, which I've now just blocked and banned, I don't want to see them anymore. They're all going to get squeezed out. They're all going to lose their money, and it's going to shoot up to $4, $5, $10. It's just going to keep on going. So
I love you, Martyn, and I want to have your babies, lol. Bit of Blackadder.
oh dear. The very sight of that, the very thought of that makes me want to turn the, oh my gosh, dear oh dear, I've never heard anything quite like it. Don't do it. Don't ever write that in a comment again. The super chat was great. Don't ever write that in a comment again. It reads it out. It's there forever on YouTube. So if anybody wants to, in fact, what we're going to do now is we are going to make an historic, I've got the review coming up in a minute. We're going to make an historical video right now. Okay. We're going to make an historical video that will mark the beginning of the future of space. And you were all there at the beginning. We're going to make a very special video that will remain forever, okay, on YouTube. And we're going to do it now. You can all be part of it. It's a part of history. It'll be forever a part of history, okay? So you can all be in it. Let me explain what we're going to do. So I'm going to set the clock at 1:10. 1 hour 10, 1:10, SPCE.
Fantastic show. Guys, show your appreciation. I think CEO Michael Colglazier gave us a nod when he thanks the investors and fans.
Exactly. That was the nod we were looking at. I said he won't mention my name. I said he will thank the investors. Here we go. Here we go. The moment has arrived, folks. The moment has arrived for you guys to really, really embrace this, right? Don't waste this opportunity. Here we go. We're going to make a special video now, which will mark the beginning of a space of the future with space. Okay? This video will go out later. We're going to get a short squeeze. It's going to $100. Any comment you put in during this, any super chat with a comment will be in this video forever. I'm going to make it members only because we don't want the scammers and the bots ruining it for us. We don't want that. We don't want the shorters coming in, getting crushed. We're going to go members only. We want quality comments. All right. So we are members only. Okay. And
Dream High has become a member.
Dream High, I emailed you earlier. I think that's right. So we're about to make a very, very special video, a video to mark history, and you can all be involved. If you want to be involved in the beginning of the Virgin Galactic journey, you can be in it. Do a super chat, a comment, it will read it out, and it will be there forever. Right. Okay, here we go. There'll be some profit taking. Don't worry about that. All right, here we go. So we've set it. Virgin Galactic is set. Okay, here we go. Virgin Galactic. This is day one of the future of space tourism for the world. This is the day I promised would come. I told you 100% we're going to get a short squeeze. We are. I told you the bottom of the market was $1.50. It happened. I told you that institutions last night would dump the stock and then buy it back. They have. That's why it's moved this quickly. I'm going to make a follow-up video to this video later and give you all the full details of which institutions have bought what and how many they bought. I'm compiling that information as we speak. That has happened. Michael Colglazier last night gave us the nod to the investors. I said he wouldn't call my name out. I said he would simply thank the investors, and that's what he did. We knew that was going to happen. It was the best ever earnings for Virgin Galactic. They smashed earnings. And not only did they do that, Most importantly, they reduced the cost. They're now showing us how the company can make profit and grow into the future. Delta is going to make more money than ever before. We've got the $1 million tickets as well. You can see Elon Musk and Taylor Swift sat at the front waving to the world. That's going to be absolutely huge when that happens. All the Swifties are going to buy the stock. You know it's going to happen. I want to thank all the investors that supported me and everyone that helped me get that petition signed. It was a great earnings and we learned a lot more about the company. We're going to be profitable. Some of you have been concerned that they're going to reduce the flights. So how are we still going to make money? There is still going to be money coming in for Virgin Galactic. There are other ways they make money than just the direct ticket sales. There's more deposits that come in, the research and other investments. Mainly what we're getting right now is the institutions are going to buy in and drive the stock up, which will make it short squeeze. Also, what we're going to get is we now know 100% one of the best parts of the earnings was this: there is going to be no dilution. None whatsoever. They do not want to turn to capital investment. They do not want to turn to the investors and dilute the stock. That's not going to happen. Okay. Last night, I put out my most recent video. I put this out, and this was a suggestion by one of my members. Make a video using Captain Smith with the Titanic drowning. And I put this video out, showed you Captain Smith was going down. That's the shorters. They're all going down to the bottom of the ocean. And you can see me there as a ghost. I'm fading away into the water. As Virgin Galactic emerges and starts to take off and fly out from the water, take off and go into space. That's what that image was supposed to represent. I don't use AI. I designed that myself, and it was suggested by Jordan, one of my members, who suggested that I actually do something like that. So that's why I did that. Now what we've got is this. This is my prediction for the future for Virgin Galactic. I own the allocation I always said I would. I always said I would own 4,000 shares. I own 4,216. Always said I would, and I've stood by my word. I now said I'm not going to sell my shares. I'm going to hold my shares, and let me explain why. We are going to get a short squeeze. Institutions are going to jump all over this as the days go by. We are going to see Virgin Galactic go to $4. Oh, hang on. Got a comment here.
What did I say? 25% day is incoming. Me and Martyn are always as honest, unlike all other channels. But remember, nothing wrong with taking profits.
That is right. Sensei is saying nothing wrong with taking profits, but I'm not selling any. And I'll tell you why I'm not selling any. I represent the world's 95% of the world's retail investors. This channel has a responsibility to Virgin Galactic, whether they know it, whether they care or not. I don't know that, but I do care about my viewers and my members and the audience that follow me. We've got members now. We added a few more last night in 45 countries of the world. We may have 46. I think we've just added Austria as well, but we'll come back to that later. I'm going to hold it because this is my prediction. Virgin Galactic, 100% is going to short squeeze. 100% now is going to lead the growth stock industry. It has no competition whatsoever. It's very difficult to do it. They've achieved it. Blue Origin can't do it. And SpaceX won't touch this. There's no competition whatsoever. It's going to $100. Now, what I expect, like other airlines, regular airlines, in the future, what we'll get when Virgin Galactic is $100 a share, it'll want to maintain its share. It'll move into a dividend stock. This is what will happen. Like the other airlines, it'll become the space stock of the future. It'll be just like the other airlines are today, and it will have a value. For me, it'll be $100 a stock. That is not a made-up number. That's not just a fancy number. I've done calculations of why I believe it's got there, and I provided that information on many other videos. When it gets to $100 a share, it will then move into a dividend stock because the company will want to retain the investors just to hold it forever. So I want to be that guy in 10 years' time that bought Virgin Galactic the day it took off. This is the day. This is the day we bought Tesla at the beginning, bought Amazon at the beginning, bought Bitcoin at the beginning. This day has happened. This is it. So I want to be looking back on 20 years from now, 10 years from now, with 4,000 shares worth $400,000, $500,000, earning myself a dividend every month just to hold it for the rest of my life. And then I have something of value. I'm an investor, not a gambler. I've done the research. I spent 2.5 years when everybody else sold out, when the Wolf of Dubai stopped broadcasting because everyone realized the whole thing was a joke and no one would buy his training programs anymore. I've never tried to sell anybody anything. Hang on, we have a comment.
Only got into SPC due to finding this channel. THX.
You're very welcome. You're very, very welcome. I hope now everybody holds it. Quite frankly, if you take profits, and there's nothing wrong with that, I don't blame you, but the retail investors aren't going to move this stock. Not a hope in hell, because what we've got now, we have got institutions who are buying it. Institutions are buying it, and we can go up 100% a day for the next few weeks. It can go up $2, $4, $6, $8, $10. There's no doubt about it that that's going to happen because they now know there is no dilution. So if you are under any illusion of why the stock is rising today, it's because institutions are buying it. Not you, not me. We can't do nothing. Even though we have 95% of the world's retail investors, they can't do anything. Because I have spoken to those investors, the big investors, they're already in. They were in at 6, 10, 20. They're not selling. Why would they sell? There's no reason to sell. Institutions have now got the road to profitability. They're buying it, they're holding it, and I am carrying it all the way to $100. And I am going to, once it gets there, look forward to hearing that we've now got a dividend stock. I want to thank everybody for being part of my journey and watching to the end of this video, making it my first 100% watch video. We've done it together. It's now time for me to focus on another stock. I bought Virgin Galactic at the bottom. I just hold it. I don't buy it anymore. I just hold it. So join me on the journey as we now look at Rocket Lab. We now look at Palantir. We now look at new emerging crypto coins and other things that we're interested in to grow those and find those at the bottom of the market. So be part of it, be part of our journey, become a member, get all the perks and benefits, be part of our family as we've now achieved everything we set out to achieve. We are the most honest channel on YouTube TV. We have the highest engagement rate of any channel on YouTube. 98% of you are members, higher than any other channel on YouTube. We have members in 45, maybe 46 countries. We've bought a stock at the bottom. We've built the community. We've got a direct line with the CEO and the company. And now it's time to grow and find the next stock. I want to thank you all for being part of my journey. Sincerely, thank you for watching to the end of the video. I hope you've all done it. Click above my head for all the links if you want to know when I'm trading, when I'm buying stuff, what I'm looking at, who I'm talking to on X. My newsletter is up here as well. If you want the newsletter, please do that. Over here, I'll put more videos that I think you'll find interesting. From the bottom of my heart, it's been the greatest journey of my life. It's been absolutely wonderful, second only to the day I married the beautiful Leah. Other than that, it's the best journey of my life. Thank you very much indeed for your support. And now let's hold Virgin Galactic and let's all become millionaires. This time next year, Rodney, we're all going to be millionaires. Until next time, as always, take care of your money, yourselves, your crypto, and take care of each other. All right. Okay, I need to put an outro. Let me put this here. I need to do a daisy. Hang on a minute. That there. I need to put Full screen. Okay, there we go. All right. Watch to the very end of this video. Make it the very first 100% video. It's the most important and one of the last of its kind videos for Virgin Galactic that I'll ever make. We've achieved everything we set out to do, and now it's time to move on to something new. Make sure you watch to the end of this video. Thank you. And now on with the video. Right. Brilliant day. Thank you ever so much, everybody who took part in that, by the way, and all of you that were part of that video. Have you looked into Chainlink? No, I haven't. Sensei will do that. I've got a review in a minute to do for one of my members. Are you still here? Med, we're looking at Med. Is the 15,000 prediction still valid for when? 15,000 prediction? What's 15,000 prediction? TRO, no idea what that means. To go next year or end phase. I've watched all of it on both, but can't decide. End phase. If you want growth, next year energy. If you want dividends, I think the prediction was made in June when things look different. Good luck, all. Get the bank. Just when you get some time, no rush. Capital gains, I'm on it. TRO, yes, you are correct. It's certainly less likely to go into 15,000. Doesn't mean it won't happen. Oh, there we go. Okay. Can't see 15,000, but this pump is all a rumor, I'd say. Sensei Crypto, thanks, makes sense. Data about AMC and alpha spread are wrong, has no sense. AMC is rubbish. Fat Halla, I'm not even going to talk about AMC. AMC is all corrupt information. It's rubbish. I'm not interested in a pump and dump stock that's promoted by scammers and people like that. We don't even discuss that sort of stuff on my show. Sorry about that. Mate, but it's not for me. Do you think your promo link for Robinhood will work for those in the UK when it comes? Yes, it will. Yes, it will. I'll also have an account, Stormin Norman, in the UK. I will have a UK Robinhood account. I've got a UK address, national insurance number, bank account. I live in England, so I'm going to have an account in both countries. So yes, it will work. Virgin Galactic saves money by cutting staff to develop generation spacecraft. Do you think the banks will change the average price target for space? Of course they will. They have to. I hope space will double today. Danny, they're just gamblers. I have no idea who Danny Daly is. I think he was here before we went members only. Looks like a scammer from his picture, doesn't he? Martin, do you think the banks will change? Yes, I do. Wow, look at Space Go. Randy B, let's go. Space is looking like a real company now. Thanks, Tim. Space looking good, but shame about Rocket Lab. Rocket Lab, just got to give it time. It flies next week. Space, nearly $2. Let's go, says Zach. Come on, $2. I just bounced. $10 super chat. I love you, Martin. I want to... Buckaroony. Don't tell Sammy, for God's sake. Anyway, good morning, Martin. Lance, good morning to you. I'm looking forward to Plug earnings. Yes, we are covering Plug tonight. Space at 2. Jordan Allen, fantastic show. Guys, show your appreciation. I think Michael Cole Glazier gave us a nod when he thanks the investors and the fans. Yes, he did. It was right there, as we said it would happen. The incoming recession with space, in my opinion, that sounds better than usual, Martin. Not hit $2 yet, just very close, okay? Shami, hey Martin, did you talk about the world's biggest investors today? See what's going on behind the scenes of space. We've done that. Space pushing, Jordan Allen smiling. This time people point to the hard business case, numbers, etc. Usually what makes what the markets want to hear. Yes, it is. Buckaroony. Okay, let's go. Sensei Crypto's in tears. You have to replay that comment, Martin. What comment was that? It was a quality super chat. It was a quality super chat. I have to replay it, do I? I have to replay it. Okay, let me do that for you. All right, there we go. Recent events. Let me bring it up. bu- 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 bum. There you go.
I love you, Martyn, and I want to have your babies. Lol. Bit of Blackadder.
Love is in the air. Why did I sell all my space and Rocket Lab 2 days ago? I don't know why, Pete. I've no idea. I don't know why. I made it really crystal clear. I don't know what really to say, really. I'm sorry that you missed out. You've been such a good fan of the show, and there you go. But say goodbye, $1. Yes, you never see it again. Space just hit $2 officially. Welcome, $2. He who dares wins, Pete Barker. Virgin Galactic, 125% increase in sales and profit. Exciting times, go Space. There it is. Happy. Holding, yes. Don't sell it out now. It won't make the difference if you do, by the way. Welcome to Bronze Dream High. Dream High, I'll give you all your benefits in a minute. Become a member and your name will be read out. Only a couple of dollars. Smash the like, Sensei Crypto. Go Space. Chris, Virgin Galactic to 100. Keep it forever. Martyn is going to hold Space forever now. Ha ha, I might as well. Bought 3,000 of Space, only just got paid, hence the delay. Stormin Norman, 199 super chat, only got into Space due to the finding this channel. Wade, you're very welcome. I want to buy more. You want to buy more? Well, I mean, you can. You can buy more because it's still undervalued. See, I'm a value investor. I like digging the ditches. I buy my allocation to make me as rich as I ever deserve to be. That's it. I don't just buy it now. I just hold it forever. That's how I do things. Everyone does it differently. 3,000 at 199. 3,000. You just bought 3,000 shares at 199. Fantastic. That's just over $3,500. Yes. Excuse my language, but I'm buzzing. I'm so pleased for you. I'm so pleased. Bust out the Shine whiskey, Martyn. Phoenix Group, Martyn. That's got to be next. Best insurance corporation at the lowest in a long time with stunning dividends. Storm and Norman, I'll keep looking out for ideas and keep sharing them with me. Love it, Martyn. This is crazy. I'm about to cry. No more buying. It's official now. Kai, Rocket Lab is a quality company, currently at a very good price. Correct, it is. Now in 5,500 space. I'm happy bunny, all under $2. Oh, lovely. Got an average open of 4 on Rocket Lab. Right, we've got through all our questions. There we go. Woo, what a day.
Only got into SPC due to finding this channel. THX.
Thank you.
What did I say? 25% day is incoming. Me and Martyn are always as honest, unlike all other channels. But remember, nothing wrong with taking profits. Dream High has become a member.
I like this comment. Buckaroony, I think everyone who has Virgin shares should do a super chat just for the effort and hard work this man does for us. I agree. Totally agree. Totally agree. What can I say to that? I'll tell you what I'm going to say. I'm going to play it again. And I'm going to keep playing it. No, I'm not. It's very nice sentiment, Buckaroony. I appreciate it. It's been hard. 2.5 years, first year earning absolutely zero, taking the abuse, believing in it 100%, and I'm very, very pleased. Expect some selling, but it's healthy. You need to see the stock move up and down. Hey, look, one of the greatest companies in the world, right? One of the greatest companies in the world, Coca-Cola, it's down today. Does that mean Warren Buffett sells it all today? Oh my God, I'm losing millions of dollars a day. Of course not. Of course not. Will there be some trimming? Of course there will be. But the fact that institutions have just bought in, what you're going to get now is some trimming because some retail investors are going to go, I'm taking profit now. But then they've got to buy back higher. Because what will happen now is there'll be some trimming and the next round of institutions will come in, maybe at 180, 185, and it'll go up another 20%, and you'll be chasing the stock. So that's what's going to happen now. That's how it's going to play out, right? Just bought back into Rocket Lab while it's being held down. This can't be this low for much longer, especially after the great earnings call yesterday. Rocket Lab, I agree with you 100%. Rocket Lab will be my next focus of finding the bottom. I don't need to buy anymore. When did I last buy Rocket Lab? I last bought Rocket Lab at 418, 400 shares at 418. So I'm not buying any more shares until Rocket Lab is $4 because I've got plenty. I've got enough to get to my $200,000. So I'm fine with that. All right. $2 super chat. I'll jump in on the bandwagon. I like this. I like this. It's a bandwagon.
Jump on that bandwagon.
BGN, Dimitar, Slaykov. Thank you, Dimitar. Right then, Dream High. We have a lady here. Wow, look at this. Thank you. Oh, you didn't put a comment. You got to write a comment in. Dream Girl, where is she? Dream High, are you here in the chat? I've got to give you all your benefits. Dream High, are you here? I don't see you in the chat. Okay. If you are here.
Jose Quintana has become a member.
Oh! Jose Quintana has just become a gold member. Jose Quintana is our second highest member. He's a gold member of the channel. That's absolutely huge. I can't believe it. I can't believe that. Now, Jose Quintana, as a gold member, you get many more perks and benefits. I get prioritize you for making videos. We do have your giveaway coming up. I haven't forgotten you. And we're giving away a cash prize, and we're also giving away some merchandise. And Jose Quintana, you can have one-on-one calls with me via Zoom. You can have discounts in the shop. There's many, many perks and benefits that you get in addition to bronze and silver. If you ever want to promote your YouTube channel, you go right to the top of my YouTube channel. I put you on the homepage and get everyone to subscribe to you and share your links with everybody. Many, many perks and benefits that you get. Thank you very much indeed for your support. Right. It's been an amazing day. It's been an amazing day. Right. So what we're going to do now is I've got to get off because I've got to research for plug earnings tonight. I've also got to find more information on Rocket Labs. Virgin Galactic's taken care of. Virgin Galactic's done. Just own it now. Just own it. I'm not looking to sell it. I'm not looking to trim it. I'm just looking to own it to $100. And when it gets $100, it'll have dividends. So there we go. Let's do one final thing before we go. Ready? Pump up the music. Here we go. Let's break we won't break a record, but we'll break a record for a Thursday morning. Here we go. You ready? We've got 109 people watching this morning, which is actually a record for a normal show. This is not the Virgin Galactic show. Hey!
You'll jump on it too.
Let's make some money, guys. Right, look, 112 watching. Only 50% of people are signed in via Discord. Oh my gosh, I can't keep up with this.
So RKLB or Hood is the next obsession.
Correct.
Smiley face.
Correct.
SPCFTW.
Correct. Rocket Lab and Hood is my next obsession. Obsession. Right, 118. Only half of you can actually sign in. All right, so about 60. Right, we've got 60. Look at that. We've got 60 on the screen. That's 50%. Most people aren't even signed in on Google. Well, 50% aren't. Let's get 80 likes. Let's do it. Everyone smash the like button, guys. If you smash the like button, this is what it means. It shares the video out to more people. More people will get to see my videos, and you will get suggested my content so you won't miss any of the breaking news. If, however, you don't like my content, and that's fine, my little hobbit friend on StockTwits and all the shorters and all the scalpers, they don't want to hear it either. They tap the down like, and then you won't see me anymore, and that's absolutely fine. I have no problem with that whatsoever. I just want to just warn everybody right now. Look, Virgin Galactic is trimming. That doesn't matter. That's healthy. That's fine. Just like Coca-Cola, it just shows you that it goes to 2, it trims back. That's institutions. That's not that's not retail investors. Don't get fearful. Don't get worried. But of course, you could have sold at 2. Don't now sell at 185 because it will start to buy back. I said 185 is when we get the next round of institutions. So be very careful now chasing it on the way down. You own it at 150 like I do. You hold it to $100. Okay. Let's have a look. 68. I was hoping we'd get 80, but hey, who cares? 122. I wish everybody would actually sign in to Google.
Good afternoon, Lucas. I'm so happy for us all.
The Lucas Aids, Chris Hargreaves. Yes, indeed. All right. Thank you ever so much. Everybody who smashed the like button, that's really great. Okay, now then, we need to focus and have a look at a couple of things. First of all, let's have a look today. How many people are through the stream? 464. I think that's the best for a regular, normal show. I don't think we've ever had that many for a regular, normal show. Thanks to all of you. Let's have a look. We've just hit 13,000 views. Considering we haven't got a big flight, that's our record, I think, other than a flight day, which is great. Thanks to all of you. What's being looked at? Virgin Galactic, of course. Robinhood is now taking over. This is my next obsession. I'm done with Virgin Galactic now. We just own it and hold it. Okay, my focus now is Robinhood and Rocket Lab. That's now starting to take off. As you can see, we're getting good views on that today. That will start to warm up because that is our next undervalued stock. Let's see our subscribers. Sensei likes this one. Here we go. 11,491, 11,496. Fantastic. We are on target for 100,000 subscribers in under 2 years. In 3 years, 1 million, because the trajectory is straight up like that. Brilliant. 100,000, we get the nice big play button, the silver play button from YouTube. I'm very, very excited about that. All right. Okay. Super chat. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for all your support, guys. I can't. There it is. All right. Here we go. Here's the next round of buying. 885. It's already 889. This is where I think that institutions can come in and buy the next round of long-term investment. So again, don't chase it up and don't chase it down. You're already in. Let it all play out. You've done the hard work. Now enjoy it. Look, it's gone up 5 cents in seconds. It was 185 a few seconds ago. Virgin better not have a huge sell-off next week. Harry Dunn. Where's your faith, mate? Where's your understanding of the stock? Of course they'll be selling, and you can scalp it in and out as much as you want. But if you want to get to $100 and you want to get to that dividend position, which will come when it gets there, you just own it at 150 and wait. That's it. It's easy, really. Okay. I think we can call that a day. Now then, I have to do this for one of my members. He asked for Med 193. Let's see. Look at that. The second round of institutional buy-ins coming in now. Right. Let's focus now. We need to do, and later on today. On Alpha Spread, you will actually see my SPCE. You will see my reviews
Martyn, new legend. Diddle-doodle.
What was that? What was that? You want to see this? I know you want to see. I know you do. Come on then. All right then. Okay. All right. We'll do it. Hang on a minute. We'll do the silly video. We'll do the silly video. Let's have a look. Okay. We'll put this video out. Let's have a look. 144. We'll do it. 144. Okay. Back to that. Look into my crystal ball. Where is Virgin Galactic going? It's going where I always said it was going to go. Hit bottom at 150, going to $100. When it goes to $100, it'll hold there. It'll be like another airline of the future, of course, a space airline. It'll move into dividend stock because they'll want to hold and retain their investors that started the company, and they want them to hold for life, like Coca-Cola, J&J, or any of the great airlines that we know of today. So my prediction, looking into my crystal ball, from the depths of the Titanic, we sunk down, we hit the bottom, I became a ghost, turned blue, do you like that? And then we rose out of the ashes. So one final time, mark my words, record this video, hold it, add it as a favorite, watch it back in 5 years. Here we go. My prediction for Virgin Galactic is $100 from 150, then become a dividend stock. What's Martyn Lucas going to do? Hold it all the way up like he said he would. Nothing's changed. Just thought I'd throw that in. All right, I'll put that out as a little silly video. Okay. Enough of this nonsense. All right. Okay. Now then, we have to focus now. If we look at our crypto challenge that was set out by Sensei, you can see 2,215. We started with $1,000. We're now at $240 now. We started with $1,000. This is Sensei's crypto challenge. If you want to know about this challenge, Sensei, can you call in? My gosh, we've missed you the last couple of weeks. You took the worst time ever to be busy. What's going on? Where is it? Where is it? Where am I looking at? I'm getting all confused now. The crypto challenge. Yes, here's Sensei. Make sure that you check out Sensei. If you are one of my members, then you will get a lifetime discount. You'll get free trials and all that stuff. Basically makes my membership for free. Sensei set out this crypto challenge for us, and he's done extremely well, considering that we're still holding so much in cash as well. It just shows you the power of the discipline of the portfolio. Very, very nice indeed. Okay, very, very good. If I share with you here, hang on a minute. Where am I going today? I'm overwhelmed with it all. Let's have a look. If I look into my ledger, this is where I hold my Bitcoin. I think I started with like $500. There you are. See, it's moved up again. Look, 410. But again, I'm not buying it. People say, oh, you'll buy it. I'm not buying it. I bought it at 15,000 and now I hold it for life. That's it. Okay. We have to focus now. I keep saying that. Thursday after hours is going to be crazy. That's when the institutions tend to buy Virgin Galactic. Yeah. After hours could be crazy tonight. Yes. Congratulations. You think it will go back to 3 to 6 range soon? Yes, I do. 100%. Exactly as I said it would. BTC 7%. Very good. Right. I need to start doing some reviews for you guys. Pretty fast. Okay. Our new obsession will be Robinhood and Rocket Labs. That's what we're going to be looking at. We'll keep Virgin Galactic on the screen, of course. We'll keep watching what's going on. But we've got to focus now on one of our members who's requested a particular review. All right. You will see this later. Fast. Okay. I'm going to get this up for you. I'm going to do a back test. We'll look at all the financials, a full back test on it. If you are one of my members and you request this, you can have this. We're always looking for new stocks. We don't need to be concerned with Virgin Galactic now. We know where it's going, and we put MED, put $10,000 in, and the S&P we put $10,000 in. I'm just setting it up for one of my members. Bear with me a second. Okay. MED, 100%. VU, 100%. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Right, I'm just laying it all out for you so you can see. Right, we've done all that. And that looks good. Okay, we're about to do a review for one of our members and a new stock we're looking at. 151. Are you still here? The person that requested it. Are you still here? The person that requested it, are you here? I can't remember his name now. I apologize. There's so many comments today. We are in members only to try to make it so I can answer everyone's questions. But if you are the person that requested Med, would you please come back to me so I can find you? Oh, Capital Gains. Let me see if he's here. Capital. Yes, he is. Okay. This is for you. This is for you. Right. Okay. You'll see this review later on Alpha Spread. All right, here we go. Go back to all comments. Very busy day today, but I will... Oh, also, where is your link, Martyn, to Sensei Crypto's Discord link membership? If you go to Sensei's website, which I've given you in the chat, then you can find his Discord from there. All right, I've given you Sensei Crypto's link to his website, and from there you will find his Discord link. Okay, so I'll give it to you now again, so you've got it. There you go. All right. Okay, we're all set. I've prepared the software. I've prepared all the information that we need. Right. It's time for another review, a full stock analysis review, this time Medifast, ticker symbol MED. Welcome to all my viewers who are watching me on Alpha Spread. We use the Alpha Spread software plus others. We do a back test as well. We compare it to the S&P and to see how it performs. We'll look at the stock from a basic principle at the beginning. We'll just see what it is, see what it does, look at the chart in a basic form. We'll then look at the analysis of the chart. We'll go into the margins, the intrinsic value, who's buying the stock, who's selling the stock, what sort of people own it, to give you a sentiment for it. Look at the dividends, how that works, how regularly they pay out, if it's a dividend stock at all, and look at insider trading, so who's buying it, so who's selling it, give a full indication of this stock. And then this video will be here as you are watching it now on Alpha Spread underneath all the analysis, so you can then get a full true picture of the stock. You can decide whether it's right for you. This is not financial advice. This is our opinion on the stock using all the software and all the information that we can bring together in a really concise video. So we are green today in the studio because we're celebrating a huge achievement with Virgin Galactic, and my studio is my portfolio is massively in the green. So if it's your very first time here and you're watching me on YouTube, and of course you're watching this video on Alpha Spread through YouTube, tap subscribe and ring the bell and give me a thumbs up. That would be much appreciated. So what is Medifast? What is Medifast, first of all? If you've never heard of it before, we're going to discover it for the first time. Medifast engages in provision of healthy living products and programs. It offers the Optavia brand, a lifestyle solution centered on developing new healthy habits through smaller foundational changes called micro habits. This is an unusual one, right? Okay, it was founded in 1981. It's in Baltimore, Maryland, 874 employees, and the CEO is Daniel R. Chard. Now, if I'm going to buy a company, the first thing I do is research the CEO, find out about the company, find out what they're doing and what his experience is. That's the first thing I do. I then like to look at the balance sheet and what the valuations are. You know, let's see if it's worth my time, first of all. Right, first of all, we look at, if you bought this on margin, it's got a 45% maintenance requirement, which means it's not the lowest risk, it's somewhere mid risk. It can go up to 100%, the lowest is 25% margin requirement. So it's regarded as semi-risky, if you like. Okay, dividend yield. Now then, dividend yield is 9.57, a very nice dividend. So with a dividend stock, tends to be bought by an older investor because they've grown their portfolio with growth stocks. They've made their money. They now want passive income. If they do it correctly on their Roth or their ISA in the UK, they can earn dividends tax-free for the rest of their lives without ever selling the stock. But to do that, you've got to grow a stock so it's worth enough, so it can actually pay enough in dividends to be worthwhile. So you have to grow your stock first when you're younger, unless you are very young and you're investing on day one, you're 18 years of age and you buy a dividend stock, then of course you can just keep buying it. It probably won't grow that much, but you will make money on the dividends long term. But it tends to be that mid-age people come in around their 30s, start investing, have a growth stock, something like Virgin Galactic, Robinhood, Tesla. These things grow a portfolio and then buy a dividend-paying stock. Dividends are great, but if they're good dividends, how often do they pay out? Are they frequent? No point advertising a great dividend like that if you're not actually paying it out very often and you reduce it. Is it paying out regularly? Is it paying out consistently? And if the stock is depreciating by 9.57, you're back where you started from. So you need to consider that as well. Price to earnings ratio, 568. I don't know this sector. Every sector has its own earnings ratio. A high growth stock like Tesla could be 200. It's now down about 60, which is one of its best valuations. But you need to compare it, though, within its industry. There's no point comparing it to Tesla and going, well, that sounds cheap. Price per earnings ratio. Okay, it's had a 52-week low of 65 and a 52-week high of 131. So it's very volatile this year. Okay, let's find out why. Let's scroll down to the bottom and look at its earnings. We're just doing this basic. In a minute, we're going to use alpha spread and go into some more detail. This is just the introduction to the stock. It's estimated at $1.06 on its last earnings and achieved $2.12. So it's smashed earnings. As you can see, the estimation is here. The estimation is set by Wall Street, not by the company. The company might have a very different outlook, but Wall Street said this is where they think it would achieve, and it exceeded expectations, which is great. However, it's been coming down of late. That's not good. We want to know why. So if I'm going to buy this stock, I want to look here at the peak, do the research, go onto the website, look at the investor details and see what happened in the news that started for the stock to trend down. Now, one thing I like to look at using this software, and we're going to come on to some much more detail in a few moments, is who is buying the stock. This tells me the sentiment of the stock. Who is buying it? Because if we see certain type of investor buying the stock that is volatile, things like Mullen or whatever, bad stuff like that, AMC, GameStop, we don't want it. We don't want it because it's a load of rubbish. Because the people that are buying this are buying that. It gives you an indication. It's got Verizon, 3M. 3M is good. I don't know much about Verizon. It's not one of my main focuses. J&J, of course, that's one of my favorite stocks. A dividend-paying stock, a dividend king, a solid stock. It just shows you that the people that are buying this are probably of an older age. But remember, though, an older age, if you've got some big investors, people have often said, what if Warren Buffett sells all his Coca-Cola? Same thing. Don't take it as read that dividend-paying stocks and dividend investors are never going to sell. They could suddenly decide they want to have a late life crisis and buy an aeroplane. I don't know. Anyway, but it shows you that it's a very responsible, mature investors. So it's got some stability to that. However, when we look at the chart in a minute, we will show you that it's had a rocky ride. Let's look at it over the maximum. First of all, we're going to go into more detail in a moment. If you've just tuned in, please do subscribe, ring the bell, and smash the like. I'd much appreciate it. Okay, we've had a stock price of around about $4.83. Now, that doesn't mean to say it was paying a high dividend back then. It may have not. We're not looking at that right now, but you can do your own research. If you want my links, I can provide you links. Just message me in the chat. My members, I will reply to all of you and provide you the links for you to research the history of the dividend payouts, because it probably wasn't paying out round about here. I don't know. We'd need to find that out. We had a big boost here in 2017. That's interesting. Want to know why? So again, look at the news and see why that popped, but more importantly, why it fell back. We can see in March 2020, round about here, let me just go to it, March 2020, this was COVID. Now, this is very interesting because unlike most businesses, not all, Zoom went up, Peloton went up. There were businesses that benefited from COVID, of course, Moderna and stuff like that. March 2020, this stock rose and went through the roof. People liked it for obvious reasons, as we've explained what the stock is. What concerns me, though, is it had a huge input because of COVID, and then fell away. So I'd be looking at going, okay, this unicorn event promoted this stock, and as COVID kind of got resolved, it's fallen away. But it did it here earlier. Well, what caused this? What caused this? And if we can see the symmetry between the two, maybe we can identify the next potential for that. Anyway, let's now go and look into some more detail at the value. I am a value investor. I'm not a gambler. I'm not here to gamble. I'm here to make money, and I'm looking at stocks that make money reliably over time. And I am a value investor. I like to look for stocks that actually do return a profit. So let's go and have a look here. If we look at the fundamental analysis, It does seem that the website is struggling to, it's calculating the value. Let me just wait a few moments as we calculate the intrinsic value. Just bear with me. I might have to cut the video when I put this out because we are seeing a slight glitch here in the software. Let me just refresh that and do it again. I might have to, well, I will have to edit that down. I won't put it out like that, would I? Medifast. Let's try that again. It's calculating it. We are getting a slight issue with our software. If it struggles to show us, we can move on. That's okay. We'll look at, so I'll cut it there and I'll go into these metrics here. Right. So now let's look at the valuation. We're interested in the valuation of the company. If we value the company at $187, and there's reason why we come to that number, it's not a magic number. It's in the best case scenario if all things go as planned. And then we could say it's undervalued by 66%. Great. However, that's best case scenario, low interest rates, everything fantastic. Of course, we've got macro conditions, we've got wars going on, we've got inflation out of control. Well, actually, I'll rephrase that. Inflation has actually peaked. We're going to get interest rate cuts in the spring and the summer. So best case scenario could come next summer. However, let's work on the base case scenario. Base case scenario, 53% undervaluation. Very nice indeed at $135. And we could see how we could reach that valuation when we looked further down at the balance sheet and the debt they hold and so on and so forth. That looks promising. Worst case scenario, $109, and we're valued now at 64, a 41% undervaluation. So from an intrinsic point of view, which is what Warren Buffett likes to look at, this stock is without doubt extremely undervalued. Looks good. Wall Street, give it a 29% uptake, relative value plus 53%, the DCF value 22%, intrinsic value 41, looking very nice indeed at today's price of 64. That's when it opened. We're now at 63.88. Okay, looking very promising so far. Very promising so far. Let's go now into the fundamental analysis. This is important. 1.4 billion revenue. Down 10%. We can see here, I'll zoom in and make it a bit clearer for you. We peaked here June 29th, 22. We then started to come down. This is how we've seen the chart, that we've seen the valuation come down. The stock price, that is. Stock price and valuation, very different. Don't confuse them. December 30th, 22, 1.6. March 30th, 23, 1.5, and now June 29th, 1.4. Estimates are giving a slow decline and then perhaps leveling off around about here. So as we've seen this year, down 17%. If we just show you that, 10% on the latest range. Over 10 years, 274%. Is our revenue. Operating income, 173 million, down 6%. Net income, 133 million, down 6%. Okay. Capital expenditure, down 7%. They're spending less. Capital expenditure, they're investing less now. Okay, that's a good sign. Not that it's wrong to invest if you're like Virgin Galactic building rockets. There are a time to invest and there's a time to not. Free cash flow, important, up 0.2%, 200 million. That's a good metric. We like that. The balance sheet, very, very important to look at the balance sheet. We like the balance sheet. Balance sheet tells us everything we need to know about the company. The balance sheet is 319 million. That's what they hold in assets. We want them to have a lot less in liabilities. That's the health of the company. 319 million in assets, 133 million in liabilities. That's a very, very comfortable balance sheet. Very, very good indeed. The gross margins, that's the moat. The gross margin, if you've got a wide margin, a large margin, you have a wide moat, which means In a downturn, you can trim back, sell less if you're selling product, and still make 71% margin. You can protect yourself if you've got a good margin. So you want a good margin. This company has a 71% gross margin. Very nice indeed. Very, very green. 13% operating margin, net margin 10%, FCF margin 15%. Very, very good. This is healthy. This is a very healthy company. As we can see by our fundamental score, we've got green ticks across every metric. Profitability, 75%. Solvency score, 72%. Very, very nice indeed. Everything about this company so far is good. Very, very nice indeed. Wall Street targets. Now, as we've said, if we go the worst case scenario, it's still a 26% upside. This is a very, very good analysis for this chart, for this company. It looks very, very nice indeed. I like it. So we're very, very happy with this. Now go down to the ownership. Insider trading. Who is buying within the company? Who is selling within the company? We've had no real buying and selling until recently, when we had some selling here. But again, you always need to measure this and find out exactly how much is being sold by the company itself. Brown Jeffrey, the director, who sold 2.1 million USD worth of med shares. Now, this is my first initial look. I would need to go and look at his allocation. I have spoken to Alpha Spread if we could have that on the screen as a new addition. So we can go, okay, he's sold 1% of his portfolio or less than. That happens regularly. That's perfectly acceptable. So that doesn't tell me enough, but looking at the size of the balance sheet, the size of the company, that looks to me potentially like a very small amount. But I'd need to look further into that. So don't take that as anything one way or another. We have seen some buyings coming in recently, though. Again, Brown Jeffrey also bought earlier in the year, taken some profits. So that's interesting. That needs further investigation. So there we go. You can see the current price of Med. You can see where it's been going. It's currently down. It's a good valuation right now. And we can have a quick look at the latest news. Later on, you'll see my review down here as well. So we'll take a quick listen in to this. So at this point in the video, I will cut the video. Let me just check on YouTube what the date of this was. This was 6 months ago. 6 months ago. Right. So it's not that relevant now. But what I will do is I will play it anyway and we'll get an idea of some news here. Okay. So here we go. I'll cut back to this video. So let's get some news here from a Wall Street, some information here from Wall Street, from Yahoo Finance, bearing in mind this at the time was 6 months ago. My review will appear here very shortly, which will be much more up to date. Here we go.
Well, Teladoc is set to close this week higher, just a smidge after the company announced patients on the platform will now have access to prescription weight management drugs. This news coming after a week after Weight Watchers' foray into prescription weight loss sent shares soaring. Our markets reporter Josh Shaver has been looking into why Wall Street has such a growing interest, hunger, if you will, even for this. I mean, obesity control drugs have exploded, but the difference is that people are using them recreationally, I guess, so to speak.
Right, yeah, it's spreading, right? And I think overall that's sort of what people are getting into here. And really what I talked to some folks about is the access that a company like Teladoc or what Weight Watchers bought can provide by being remote, right? So this is remote offerings to be able to offer these products. There's sort of good and bads to that. There's the positive of there is not a lot of obesity care in this country diversified throughout the nation when you think about near in a proximity to you. So it's a positive there. The negative is how people use it, of course. Right now, what you're looking at is from Goldman Sachs, and it's showing the overall growth of Ozempic, which is one of those pills made by Novo Nordisk. And you've seen that pretty much triple over the last about year and a half now. And then the bottom blue line there is Wegovy, which is also growing. But really why Wall Street's so interested in it is another graph from Goldman that shows the overall size of this market and sort of what they're expecting over the next 10 years. They're expecting Novo Nordisk probably had, I think Wegovy's annual revenue in 2022 was about $2.5 billion. They're expecting that to grow to $10 billion. So about 4 times what it is now in the next 10 years. And so this is an opportunity for a company like Weight Watchers or a company like Teladoc, who aren't making these drugs, to be clear, right? They're just going to be able to distribute them through care, but to be able to distribute those and get in on that growing market that is this weight loss drug market. And I think the FDA has only cleared some of these drugs. So Eli Lilly's drug is not yet cleared, but they are also trying to get.
Of course, we're showing you this because of the relation to Medifast, which you can now see on the screen. I don't think this industry is going to continue to grow at the rate he's talking about. People were very fearful around Coca-Cola and because of all this kind of weight loss drugs and the fear, the concern for healthy foods and stuff like that. Coca-Cola is also moving more into healthy drinks, but at the end of the day, it's a bit of a fad right now, and I mean that with the greatest respect. I think it's better to focus on healthy lifestyle than just taking pills and tablets. It gets a lot of news at first, but I think it'll fade away. I don't think it's a continual growth. We're all going to be just eating pills all the time. I don't think Coca-Cola is going to go away either. I think people will continue drinking fizzy drinks.
Get in that market, and that was the biggest part of that graph from Goldman. Goldman thinks Eli Lilly could be the ultimate winner here with that drug Mounjaro that has not yet been cleared by the FDA for weight loss.
Okay, so there's just a quick look. So there we go. That's my full review on Medifast. There's one final metric I want to show you, which you can see glowing on my screen below me, just over there. This is the back test. This is very, very important. One of the most important things. If you're going to invest in something, you want to know how it compares to everything else. So I put $10,000 in 2010 into Medifast, and I put $10,000 into the S&P in the $10,000 into the S&P. So we can see that Medifast is the blue line, had a dramatic, like I just described, a kind of fad type, growth. Everybody all of a sudden wants to take pills to lose weight and all the rest of it. And up it goes, and then straight back down, and up it goes, and straight back down. And as you can see, if you just stayed in the S&P, you'd have had good earnings. And remember, before anyone says, yes, but Medifast provides a great dividend, this is with the dividends reinvested. You'd have made more money just owning the S&P over the same period. So Medifast does have that benefit of the dividend, but then it doesn't grow to support it. Will they pay the dividend? They won't be able to, just because the growth has these growth spurts. That means the dividend will come in and come out and won't always be there. So don't expect a high 12% dividend if the company's stock price is going down so low. So if you believe that this type of technology and this type of company is around forever, and you think it's no more, it is not just a fad, it's not just a fashion or craze, then fair enough. You might like to buy it, but it's very, very volatile. You can make more money owning the S&P over the period of time, which is generally speaking the way to invest anyway. But you might enjoy those dividend payouts. If you think, and you need to check yourself the history of the dividend payouts, how often does it pay it? But if you think that this is just a fad and not going to be around forever, then maybe consider it's not one for you. I don't know. Anyway, I'm not going to invest in it. It's not my kind of stock. I'm not looking to invest in this. It's not one for me. I'm not buying it. I would rather own J&J in this kind of sector. And I'm heavily into J&J. It's a dividend king, and it's consistently doing well despite the issue now with the litigation, which will come to an end sooner than later. There is my review on Medifast. If you'd like more information, my newsletter, my X account, the post before I make them, I announce things before I do them. Click above my head, all my membership links, and it's all below in the description of the video. And over here, I'll put more videos I think that you would enjoy in this series. And look out for the discounts you can get as well to Alpha Spread. My membership will basically give you Alpha Spread for free. My members get a code which basically makes my membership fee free with the discount that you'll get on Alpha Spread. That's it from me. As always, take care of yourselves and each other. All right, that review was done for one of our members who I don't believe is here right now, which is a shame. He'll catch it later, I'm sure. Full screen. Let me just change this. And we need to get off. How are we doing? We've still got a good crowd. Virgin Galactic, straight back up again. That's nice. That's nice. Nice to return back to that and see it. Did exactly what I said it would do. People bought it back in at 185. Very healthy now. Very healthy stock. You can forget about it and just leave it for 20 years. That's what I'm going to do. All right. The only thing that is a potential hazard, of course, for Virgin Galactic, of course, is if they crash and everything goes down the toilet. But that's why they take their time in building the system out. They're not going to suddenly make mistakes like that. Let's have a look. Okay, let's get through all the comments. Right, that's it. We are done. Got a great audience. Could we get 100 likes before I go? Be really, really nice. We've got 83 likes. If everyone could smash the like button, that would be the first time ever on a regular show that was just called Martyn Lucas Investor. There's no trending search term today other than my name, which is lovely to see. 84 likes. We're so close to 100 likes. I've never had 100 likes for a regular, normal show for the opening bell. Anyway, right. One final thing before I go is this. Tonight, we are covering another stock we are looking at. We're already in, but tonight it is 85, 15 to go. Fantastic. Let me med and now plug. Plug. Sensei, if you're free for a phone call afterwards, let me know. I'd love to talk to you if you are able. 220. 89 likes. Oh, thanks, guys. Just 11 away. We've never had 100 likes for a regular show. This is just fantastic. I'm extremely grateful for that. Okay. Plug Power. Tonight, the earnings. We're very excited to cover Plug. I am in with Plug. I own 398 shares. Very, very excited with Plug. One for the future. We are down at the moment. I'm not looking to buy any more just yet. I've got a very good position. 398 shares is good as an entry point, as a starting point. But Plug Power is earnings tonight. We are covering the earnings for it. Join us live. It's going to be an interesting one. The last time we covered it, we had a vote afterwards and people thought the CEO was actually drinking whiskey at the time. We could hear clinking of glasses and he sounded a bit slurry. It's quite an event. Join us for the Plug earnings. Click above my head for all my links, my discount codes to Sensei and Alpha Spread and all my sponsors and members of my and partners. My X account when I post all my trades, and look below in the description as well and you'll find all the links. And right over here, I will post for you the Plug earnings. Join us live right after the closing bell and it's going to be a very exciting evening. Plug Power is definitely one for the future. Don't expect too much tonight, but I know within a year, this is going to double my initial investment. Join us tonight for Plug Power. Till then, as always, take care of yourselves and each other. All right. Plug. I'm free. Great. Great. All right. Overall portfolio. Let's end the show. We've got the best ever ever right now. 93. Oh my gosh, it's possible to do it. We've never had 100 likes on a regular show. We've never had 100 likes on a regular, just a normal show. Just my name, not Virgin Galactic, no reason to watch. Didn't do anything like that. Didn't go, we're all going to get rich. I never do that anyway. But you know what I mean? 93. 7 likes to go. I've never had 100. I don't think we can do it. There's only 70 watching, and I'm sure everyone's done it. I don't think it's possible. But anyway, I've never done 100. So what we're going to do right now, not for a normal show, for a major events, we do 100, 200, sometimes 300, but never 93 on a normal show. Never 100 on a normal show. Anyway, I'm not even going to ask for it because I don't think it's possible because that's more than we've got in the stream. Anyway, let's wrap up the show. It's time. We're not going to... Yes, we will do Day Trader of the Day. I think we should. People will be screaming at me if I don't. They'll be going, excuse me, I finally make some money and you decide not to do Day Trader of the Day. Are you having a bloody laugh? Are you having a laugh? Right, here we go. Let's have a quick... Did I get any subscribers on TikTok today? Did I get one? No, didn't get any today. All right. The first person who clicks the star gets some perks and benefits. Only one available per day. Right, that I will give you the perks for. All right, I will tag you in my viral posts. All right, let's have a look. Overall portfolio is up. Roth IRA is down for Coca-Cola. I'm fine with that. And 53, just under $53,000. I'm fine with that. As soon as, and it will happen, I've no doubt about it at all. As soon as, Joshua, thanks for your subscription. As soon as, because now Virgin Galactic is soaring high, I'm up 25% now. As soon as we can get rid of that. How many more times am I going to say as soon as? As soon as, I'll be buying Amazon again soon when it drops another 10%. My dividends are going to pay out. I'm going to go up. My end phase energy is going to break through any time. Coca-Cola is down today, but it's about to pick up. That'll take me up very quickly. And J&J as well. Hang on. Have I got a new all-time low? No. 145. I only ever buy J&J at all-time lows. 145. If it went to 140, I'd buy more. 148 is above my all-time low, so there's no point buying it. Otherwise, I would. So all this is going to bounce back, and then we're going to see my portfolio hit 60,000 by the end of the year. I think that's pretty much guaranteed. Right, Day Trader of the Day. Put your score in, please. Day Trader of the Day. Here we go. I'm up 2.9%. I'm up 2.9%. Put your score on the door. 94 likes. No, it's 94 likes. It's 94. Yeah, I'm seeing 94. I'm seeing 94 likes. I'm not seeing 100. I don't think we can do it now. 2.9%. Stephen Lewandowski, 2.06. 2.5. Randy B, 2%. 6, I thought I was going to win. 6.76. George Otterty. Are you sure about that? Because that's extremely high. Seth Houston, 8.23. Oh my gosh. Oh, whoa. Zach's 16%. It's because he owns so much Virgin Galactic. That makes sense. Oh my gosh. Up 6.58. Zach Zay, the king of the world. He can't believe it. 16%. I cannot believe it. 95 likes now, 5 away from a record for a normal show. If you've just arrived, you can make history today with making our highest ever likes for a regular normal show. That would be awesome. So up 16%. Zach Zay, congratulations to you. You are by far the winner today. Thank you very much. Zach Zay, join us tomorrow for the Friday phone-in. You know you want to be there for the Friday phone-in, right? The Friday phone-in. You got to be there, okay? All right? You got to be there for the Friday phone-in tomorrow night. I'm sure you'll be there. Tomorrow morning, sorry. That's what I meant to say. Right, before I roll the credits... no, I could roll the credits. That's fine. I was thinking something then. Roll the credits. Here we go. Virgin Galactic now is going back up again. Lovely. Let's roll the credits. Let's get out of here. Thank you very much indeed. Let's do it. In fact, no. I will do this first. Go to here. Virgin Galactic colors. Okay. Virgin Galactic investors, I need your help. It's been a great journey. I'm now focusing on my next obsession. It'll be Robinhood, it'll be Rocket Labs, and others. That's our new stocks to find the bottoms and grow them up to great gains. Virgin Galactic is done now. I've got my bottom, and all I've got to do now is hold it. So it's been a great day. I now want to ask you a huge favor. I need your help. I would like to do some very, very important fundraisers. We've got several here in our family that we wish to support. Others around the world. Lots of people need help today. We've made lots of money on our channel. I'm not asking you to donate a single penny. I'm not asking you to give anything to me or anybody else. But please do one thing for me. And if every one of my Virgin Galactic investors does what I'm about to ask you, I will be able to do something amazing thanks to you. What that is, on my music channel, click above my head for the link or in the description. I have a music channel. I was voted as the World Piano Man. I do concerts. I raise money. I've raised lots of money over the years for charities. But what I would like to do is something extra special. On my music channel, if I get to 10,000 subscribers, and we're over halfway there, YouTube allows me to turn on charitable giving like they have already on this channel. But I would like to do it on my music channel. All I'm asking you to do is to subscribe to me. You don't have to watch, follow me, donate, give me anything. Just subscribe to me. If you do that, I will get 10,000 subscribers. At 10,000 subscribers, they will turn on the charitable giving, which will allow me to do free concerts live on YouTube for registered charities around the world. I will do it for free, no charge, no commission, no fees, nothing. People will be able to make donations for requests and songs where the money will go directly to the registered charity. There'll be no tax, no credit card fees, no YouTube fees. The money won't even come to me. It'll go direct. It'll be amazing. And I can do one after another of amazing fundraisers. When I will do all the work, I will do all the promotion, all the concerts for free. I will take nothing out of it whatsoever. I will make no money from the videos because I'll all be copyrighted music because I sing everybody else's music. So not for me, but for your favorite charities around the world. You've all made lots of money on Virgin Galactic now. Please help me to do this. I would love to be able to raise money, millions of dollars for charities around the world where they get 100% of the money, no deductions, no costs whatsoever, not even YouTube fees, no credit card fees, and it'll also be tax deductible, because it will be done directly through the charitable source and you'll be able to claim tax back. So please do click above my head, look in the description below and subscribe to Martyn Lucas, my music channel, and allow me to do some great work. And it'll all be because of you. I will do all the work. All I require you to do is hit that subscribe button. Very, very easy. Thank you very much indeed. I've enjoyed everything with Virgin Galactic. It's now time to obsess over something else. Until next time. As always, should I give you this little link? Yeah, I'll cut it there. So as always, I'll put the videos over here. There we go. I just made it slightly different. Down here, you'll find my channel and those videos. Please go and check those out and join me for live music on my music channel. Thank you for your help. I appreciate it. Okay, hopefully that will work. Okay, that's all I wanted to do. Adding Roth at this time. Burke, I have only space. up 18%. Oh, hang on, let me just come out of here. Let me play the music. Let's get out of here. Congratulations, congratulations. 100 likes, we did it. We did it. We did it, 100 likes. Give me the link, Martin. Give me the link. It'll be in the video, of course. Here's the link. Everybody, here's the link on the screen. There's my music channel. There's the link on the screen. 5,520 we've got. Roll the credits. Shadoo-be-doo, dee-doo-doo, shadoo-be-doo-doo. Sensei, I'll be calling you in a minute. Sensei, stand by. You-be-doo. Stars of the show. Subscribers, Happy Free Life, Gabri, and Joshua DeSeres. They are the public subscribers. Members, Dream High. Jose Quintana renewed his gold membership. Look at the super chats. Capital Gains, Sensei, Buckaroony, Jordan, Wade, Kai, Dimitar, Jose, Seth, Chris, and MSK. Thank you for your support to the channel. It all goes into running this channel. I spend nothing on myself. I'm wearing the same shirts and black ties I had at the beginning. I have 10. I just wash and rotate. I don't go anywhere. I don't do anything. My commitment is to you. All the money goes back into these shows, every single penny, and what's left goes into reinvesting into our favorite stocks. Thank you very, 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 very much indeed for being part of the family. I appreciate it. We had 100 likes. Look, there it is. 100 likes on a regular, normal show. That is a world record for me. It was just Martyn Lucas Investor. Look, no Virgin Galactic, no fancy title, nothing. Just, it is what it is. That's it. Thanks, guys. Ever need a sound engineer these days, Martin? I don't tour anymore. If I did, Kai, I'd definitely call you. That's it from me. Thanks for all the members, subscribers, super chats. See you back in a bit. As always, love you all. Take care of your money, yourselves, your crypto, and each other.